What's up, peoples? This is Mr. Brandon here, and today we're going to create a pulsating down sampler. With that, we'll be using Blamsofts Resampler, so that rack extension will be required to follow along with this tutorial. Anyways, the end result sounds like this. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and create a combinator. And inside that combinator, let's create a Thor. Right click on that and reset device. Show programmer, change this analog oscillator to a wavetable and turn its octave up to 6. This is going to be based around the octave above middle C. Some of the settings do change as you move through the octaves, and we will talk about changing those settings to suit the octave that you're working in. Anyways, we're going to turn on the LFO, key sync, and tempo sync, and turn the rate up to 1/8. And as always, the LFO will control the speed of the pulse, but it also controls how long it takes for the pulse to come into full effect. Anyways, moving on, come down to the modulation bus routing of the Thor, and we're going to change the source to LFO1, and we're going to change this destination to CV output 1, and the amount all the way to 100. Now let's flip the rack around, show programmer on the combinator, and route CV output 1 into CV input 1 of the combinator. Flip it around, and this is what our current Thor sounds like. Pump the sustain up so it holds out all the way. Now right click on the Thor and go to creative effects and create your Blamsoft Resampler. You can go ahead and turn off the quantizer because we won't be using that. No changes will be taking place in the up sampler. Everything is going to happen in our down sampler. So go ahead and change the style to modern 6. And you can leave the rate where it is for now. Let's head up into the programmer of the combinator and click on the resampler 1. Change one of the sources to CV input 1 and the target to downsampler rate. You can see that the minimum is 100 Hertz and the max is 44,100 Hertz. We're going to go ahead and take that down to 885 Hertz. Now when we play, it will sound like this. So as I said before, the rate is what controls how fast that comes in. So let's go ahead and bring that down a little bit and listen to that. So yeah, there's that. Also, as we play through different octaves, you'll hear that it changes. You can see it doesn't actually pulse all the way out. And to change that, you would adjust this further down. So it's very specific to what octave you're working in. And that's how you can create a pulsating rate in your resampler.